Let's talk. Let's talk. Good morning. It is Thursday, and I'm going for a CrossFit workout. It is coach's birthday, and he's given us an amazing workout plan, which is quite intense. I feel already, but nonetheless, I've decided that I'm going to enjoy and not focus on the barbell weights or the timing or anything. I'm just gonna go and enjoy this workout as if it's a birthday bash. But that's not what I intended to talk. I woke up and I turned on my phone like I always do. I came across these reels and where this it's related to fitness only, where the lady says, and I know her, but I won't say, but it's nice. The lady says that, let's not glorify misery over transformation, or misery over growth. Often we're miserable and yet we push ourselves to do all the growth. We push ourselves to the gym, we push ourselves to keep on doing the workout as if, we are growing, but deep down we are miserable. That got me thinking, or reflecting on my own self. Is that what I am doing to myself? Is that what I'm doing to myself when it comes to, especially this past 7 years of video creating, building 2 websites, and closing one of them. These workout videos, the YouTube videos, anything and everything that I've done in these past 7 years without getting paid. I had started it with the intention that eventually my inspiration, what I'm offering, what I'm creating, will generate income and allow me to lead a financially free life where I don't need to ask people to pay me or give me money I didn't want to be on a codependent financial connection. And that's why for me it has been always so important to earn my own. And I have gone out of my way to create a lot of things over the course of my life. And these past 7 years, especially these 7 years, I have done things that I never thought I could. But the end result was that eventually it is going to be leading me to generate income and financial sustainability, so to speak, independence, that I always craved and desired in my life, all my life. And it's not just some petty pocket money that I was trying to earn. I was trying to earn something that could lead me to live a big financial free life. But that's not the point. The point here that got me thinking today was, am I putting myself through all this work for in the name of self transformation, in the name of self discipline? Am I doing all this, and am I growing or am I miserable? I was questioning my own self today, that in the name of self transformation, inspiration, discipline, the fitness, I would not say even fitness, I always call it workout videos. Is it out of misery, or is it that truly I'm growing? And it is okay to be uncomfortable. How she says that we need to discern, that lady says we need to discern between discomfort versus misery. Are we miserable or are we uncomfortable? Are we discomfort is normal. You're gonna feel the discomfort when you're working out. Of course it's not gonna be like you're not gonna sweat anything, you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna be uncomfortable, but are you miserable? And for me, when I am reflecting on that in the name of self growth, have I been pushing myself even if I've been miserable? The question is, fortunately, I just didn't agree outright with her. Yes, what she says is true. Sometimes we are not able to discern between the two, and we think that misery is discomfort, and we push ourselves out of the comfort zone, so to speak, if you understand what I'm saying here. And this is not only related to fitness, it can be related to anything else in life too. But this is in the context of fitness, that often we push ourselves on the days we don't want to go, we don't feel like it, etc., etc., and we're miserable. And often I've been told that at the end of the workout, if you're not feeling good, uh, it should be a good feel good factor, you know. And I realized that for me, my comfort zone was so uncomfortable that I had, for me, it's like a escape. uh, I enjoy, um, for me it is, fitness doesn't pull me to the gym. It's that my getaway place, it's my me time, and it's like every day I want to go somewhere where I can work out and I feel good. And there was a time in my life that I was feeling miserable, and that's when I shifted onto the path of self transformation. That okay, if you're miserable, let's work on ourselves instead of blaming others. So for me, I would say discomfort has been, but I would say it was because I was miserable that I chose discomfort also, you know, that okay, even if I'm uncomfortable here, but at least this fitness is or this workout is my uh, feel good factor. Because I often say it's a feel good factor, because first thing in the morning, as a housewife, first thing in the morning, I don't want to rack my brains what to cook for lunch, what to do this. I feel less of myself, and this is a very honest confession. I feel less of myself because the first thing in the morning I feel, what am I doing? I'm wasting my potential, my life, over wondering what to cook. Yes, food is important, nutrition is important, and I'm blessed that I'm a great cook, but I don't want to be doing that. I see everybody getting ready and going to their workplace or going to gym. First thing, I want to get out of the house. And for me, I'm glad that I finally can choose that for myself, that I'm out of the house and I'm going to the gym. So yes, it is uncomfortable. Yes, those workouts are tough, and there are times that tough workouts make me want to stay home. Those tough workouts make me want to stay home. Not because I want to stay home, but it's because I perceive that when I know that workout of the day is going to be so difficult, because it's already, I know, I read it the night before, and that gets me, you know, my mind thinking, can I do it or not, and do I want to put myself through this or not? So again, I am like, I'm weighing my options, whether I want to stay home and be miserable, or do I want to go and do that deadly workout. Yeah, it is deadly sometimes. Do that deadly workout. I'm weighing my options. Both options I feel are like, it gives me so no choice, and I choose the one that eventually that pain leads to growth. I choose the pain that eventually I know will lead to growth. I mean, staying at home and thinking negative thoughts is painful. It's miserable. But that's not leading to any growth. At least here, these workouts are painful. Sometimes I have to push myself. But yet, that pain has been an important factor in my growth, in my transformation, that I feel confident. You know, staying at home, I didn't feel confident, but this, I do feel confident. So sometimes coming back to stop glorifying misery, and that was one of the points she made, and that also got me thinking, because I was like, am I doing that for myself? Am I glorifying my pain by posting workout videos that look how hard I'm working out, see, I'm better than you, I'm trying to prove a point? Am I doing all of that deep down, and I'm fooling myself? Because this was an honest reflection. Am I glorifying my suffering? Am I glorifying my pain points, and putting out there that, see, I'm suffering so much, but I'm growing out of it? No. I'm showing you that yes, I was going through a tough phase in life, and this is how I choose to come out of it. Am I out of it? No, because these fitness videos also are painful, but they lead to growth. They led to my confidence. They led to something completely different in my life. Yes, there are positive points also. Yes, I often focus on the negatives because that's where growth is. You want to develop, you focus on the negatives, and out of the negatives, you develop the positives. Like, right, if you know the photography, that's what they do. But nowadays it's instant photography. We don't even print out the photographs. We're just looking on the phone and uploading. Everything is so digital. So is my self growth digital? I don't know, because most people see me online and not offline, because yes, I did disconnect. I don't really have a social life because I'm trying to find like-minded people, and I don't want to settle for less. And I have nothing against people who I've disconnected from. It's just that we don't vibe anymore as we used to, and it is okay. It is normal. This is life. So yes, for the moment I may not have a social life. For the moment, it may feel like I'm glorifying my sufferings, but I feel when we, and this the end point of this entire talk is that when we see a reels video on Instagram, we are so quick to either agree or disagree with the person, instead of reflecting deeply how this how this applies to me in my life. Does what she say has meaning? Yes, what she says is true, but does it hold truth for me? Is it what this is, am I doing? You need to be honest, and you need to reflect, and you need to really I would say really be honest with yourself. That is that what I'm doing to myself? And this is not just one reels video. It can be all the reels video, or all the videos that we are now constantly watching and scrolling through. We keep on either blindly agreeing in the spur of the moment, or disagreeing. But I am saying, sometimes if you find yourself agreeing or disagreeing with a certain thing, I would say that pause right there and find out, reflect, what made me agree and what made me disagree, and see that what those words that you've listened, do they apply to me in my life, and if so, in what context do they apply to me in my life? Because what applies to me may not apply to you. These real talks with me are based on my life experiences at that point in timeline. Some of it you may agree, some of it you may resonate, but not everything. And that too, if how do I say this? If you've gone through it in life, or you resonate, or you are understanding enough, so that is why I realized also, I'm going to cut, I've reached my class, so I'm going to cut this. That's when I realized that I cannot let other people's opinions on my reels affect me, because their opinions are based on how they understood my reel talks with me, without really knowing me, without knowing who I am, and they have not reflected. They are just agreeing or disagreeing and having an opinion, and it is okay to have it. But I'm saying, reflect. And this has been a very important morning for me, because it was an eye opener. It was forcing me to reflect honestly as to what I'm doing on this path of self-transformation. Am I glorifying my miseries? Am I glorifying pain? Am I glorifying that it is delayed gratification because I all these while in this world of instant gratification, instant results, instant money, instant this, instant that, I have practiced delayed gratification. I have practiced a lot of patience, and it made me question my own path at times, and it led me to doubt my own thoughts and my own beliefs in what I'm doing for a very, very long time. And yet I continue, yet I openly, honestly share these real talks with me, not because I want you to agree with me, but so that it leads you to reflect for your own self, because who is in charge of you? In the end, it's you and your thoughts. You choose to buy other people's thoughts, or you don't. So anyways, I have reached my class. Wish me luck, because it's a deadly workout. And I hope this talk shed some light on you too. Yeah, have a good day. Bye.